Myth 2, parenting wouldn't be so hard if. This is a fill-in-the-blank type of statement, and this myth is rooted in shame and guilt. Here are a few examples. Parenting wouldn't be so hard if my teen would follow through with their chores the first or second time I asked. Parenting wouldn't be so hard if my teen acted more appropriately in public settings. Parenting wouldn't be so hard if my teen was more like Johnny and got good grades. Parenting wouldn't be so hard if I was more patient like Susie. She seems to be calm and collected all the time. This myth has many layers, so let's uncover just a few. First, this myth has the ability to carry an energy of comparison. Comparison can be your teen versus another teen, or your parenting compared to the parenting of another caregiver. While comparison can be good when it comes to providing a self-assessment for where you are versus where you want to be, which means that you're in a self-reflective state observing you and you only, in this myth's case, comparison is not brewing positive feelings. What's tricky is that the myth's underlying message is hiding underneath the surface of our awareness, which means that this myth can be very subtle in how it shows up. There's an underlying theme connected to this myth that sits in the background whispering, parenting wouldn't be so hard if only I were a better parent. If I were a better parent, my teen would act more appropriately in public settings. If I were a better parent, I would be calm and collected like Susie. Here's the other piece. Parenting has become an arena for shaming, guilting, and a scrutiny of judgments, and this has to stop. But how? It starts with you. Shame and guilt will shape the way you think and make decisions as a parent, and will paralyze your ability to trust that you know what you're doing. When you don't trust your own abilities, it's easy to seek validation from others to tell you that you're parenting the right way, which also invites potential judgments from others that you're doing something wrong. I see this validation-seeking behavior often with the parents I work with, and this myth is just one myth among many that leads parents to comparison thoughts and behaviors and unhelpful beliefs that their parenting isn't good enough. When you parent with confidence, you don't care as much about what others think about your parenting, and you know that your teen's behavior is not a direct reflection on you. And you're less likely to allow other people's judgments to break you down, and you can start to quiet those nagging thoughts, including, what will people think of me? Or what will people say? Here's the helpful parenting tip which moves away from shame and guilt and aligns with confidence and self-trust. There's two pieces to this one. First, make a list of your parenting wins and keep adding to it. Include times that made you feel confident with your parenting choices. Maybe it was a compliment or a simple thank you from your teen. And think about those times when you felt a sense of, I did good, or trusted judgment above outside approval. And second, parenting your teen is unique to you and you only, so create boundaries around who you share with. Choose people who will cultivate a supportive environment and leave you in a state of confidence. I want to be really clear on this last one. Sharing in this sense is not to seek approval, but to connect with other supportive persons who can sit in a state of, I hear you, and I can see that you're doing your very best as a parent.